play by yourself, but you don't want to let me play. It's your pool. I dropped it in the couch.
Don't do that to my dog, man.
Then you let me play. Dad, here you go, now let me play.
Bruh, I just got on the game. I'm about to play, and then you can play. Calm down.
I'm about to block you.
Calm down.
Oh.
So you get beat up.
I'm gonna beat you.
Daria, man, come on. Pick it up. What are you doing? Pick up my controller.
No.
And pick up them goldfish you dropping. Pick that stuff up.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it.
No, don't eat it. Throw it away because there's pollen on the floor.
It's dark.
It's dark? Outside? Go throw it in the trash in the kitchen with TJ.
We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley.
It's dark over outside. Yeah, it's okay. Go, you going over there with TJ though? Go ahead.
All week for this one. Little gets the
Okay. Okay. What's going on? Why you acting like that?
Things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans offense will take the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Why you keep saying?
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it,
Come on, let's go.
going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense.
Stop, bro. Stop.
TJ, you don't know how to score 100 points.
You scared?
TJ's scared of scoring 100 points. He's scared. Because when he was baby,
For that play.
Off play action. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Wow.
Must be nice to leave one of us.
So, TJ.
Football.
So.
Come on, slide, dog. All right. Oh, yeah, you need that. Good girl. Hey.
Why you sitting on my shit?
I'll see you tomorrow at the party or whatever we doing. Taco party. All right.
All right, bro.
Ah.
Bang, bang play on that fourth down.
Slide over here before everything kick off.
So he knew where he wanted to go with it. And the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it.
Do
and
one
he
or
shows
two.
you the arm talent on the throw.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Fakes the grab. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
That is exactly what...
Sorry, stop, because he had it. You wasn't playing with it. Eat your chips. Stop.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup.
Be quiet, daggone Einstein. I know what it is.
I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. He's looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartan.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working for
Sorry, pick it up. Pick it all up.
Cap it off with a touchdown.
Why are you dropping stuff? Pick it up. It's okay. Girl.
Kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Come here. Come here. All right. She goes full self.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Now go pick it up. Go pick up the goldfish. I always trying to take stuff from Micah, and then I let Micah have it, and she daggone crying.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always
pick up the goldfish, Zaria. Pick it up.
Guys getting everybody organized and have to play well.
Pick up the goldfish before I tear your little tail up. Pick it up.
He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
Pick it all up. Pick up the other goldfish. Pick up that bag.
And he's got the first down.
That's what you want. You're going to sit there and drop them goldfish because you mad. Pick that damn stuff up.
Quarterback on the keeper. They
pick it all up. Put it in the bag. Yes, ma'am.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They have had to wear that beat down since
Be quiet.
the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a
Ain't doing nothing but crying because you scored. That's all your ass sitting there doing.
Riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know
She peeped this now.
want to come out and get a great start.
Look like she been holding it.
Looking to throw on second down. Caught near the sideline, it's Bachmeyer. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawaii.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Entertaining
Who's y'all doing over there?
And we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats.
You're not going to start that score now.
Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
You've been spoiled. Now you mad because you was spoiled.
You know,
They've
get in
already
line with the rest of
converted
them.
a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch past the sticks. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Flushed out of the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And that goes down as incompletion.
Michael,
That's a smart
get out of
play.
the floor, son.
And the QB coach,
I got to mop this floor. It's piling all over the floor
with the
inside of
decision
it.
of the quarterback. He got
Yeah.
outside the pocket.
Get out the
He
floor,
obviously
son.
knew he's outside the tackle box as he knew to throw it away as long as he
I'll
got
pass
past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Defenses have to be so good with their eye discipline and focus. And as linebackers and DBs, you're watching the offensive line to see if guys are pulling. That could be a tell the misdirection play is coming. And you saw it right there.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, San Jose State. He'll try to tack on one more.
Is an eye in the shower?
And the PAT gives him a 14-7.
You turn the air on upstairs, right?
So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And the score comes
And it's
on
gonna
a
be cold as shit
5-yard
next year.
touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Here's the handoff. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Bachmeyer. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. At the 20, he's got space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on first and goal. And they swarm him under. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's still third and goal.
Yeah, but she not we stop that.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Auburn. We are the eyes and ears of the college football.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Looking to go up top on first down. He'll take another shot here. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
You mad at Daddy for getting on your butt?
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
You like Daddy haircut? Huh? You like Micah haircut? Yeah. That's your best bud.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff unit about to go to work. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running.
She don't like, she's got something going on now where she's not trying to walk past the door because it's dark. I don't know where she getting that from.
But it would behoove them to try to get it. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Awesome job up front by his defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield.
Mike, go upstairs and get your shower. Take that dog upstairs and put that daggone dog up. All right, let's start getting some of the stuff out of here now. And then when you're done taking your shower, I want you to come down here and get some of the stuff out of here. Make our job easy.
And the Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down.
I used it.
Nice game. It'll be
I used it on the kids and me. We out of coconut oil and Aquaphor.
He's gonna pass. They're trying to get to him. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that pass picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team.
The give to the tailback. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh. Yeah.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He lets one fly deep. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll fire to his right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. To the air on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Got a man, it's Singleton. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. This offense has been money on 4th down here in the 1st half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Line gets set, 1st down. He leaves it with the back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first.
And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. You put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He wants to throw. Caught on the outside, it's Bates. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This guy is doing work on the outside and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control. You could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, going to the air. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking for space. It's Roach. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the timing just a hair off. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Bulls his way forward. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Warriors! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did.
He's up there.
That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled
y'all
by
so
the
tired?
defense, and they turn it
His
into
grandma probably had it on 80 degrees in
so
there.
hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make
Is it hot
a
in
big
her house?
play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 13.
You about to go to sleep? Good night. I love you.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse, if not for the benevolence of these guys.
I tell you, I give them credit offensively because they've been aggressive. They just haven't always been calculated, David. They've been way too cavalier with the football.
Aggressive and reckless. Like there's a difference between the two. They've had some success and they've been good, but make sure that my bad isn't turning the football over and giving the defense easy opportunities to score.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Looking to the big tight end. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one. That's why they got 6 on that play.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. We'll see if that
What's he going for?
Down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
That is just a sideline play. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's right on target. They made the stop right there. Good pickup, still short of the 1st down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Fires to the big fella. And the Spartans get the 1st down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw it again. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Spartans will try to convert on 4th down. Wide receiver shows motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
Yeah.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Leaves it with the running back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. That's a 1st down for the offense. It's a draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
You took it down.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He's there to make the
Don't
stop,
put that
but
up
the
there.
damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
I'm not playing anybody. I'm playing a computer.
Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And the Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The give from the gun. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical in the point of attack.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, the offense is sending a very clear message. They didn't hit that play, but they've shown they've got the quarterback with the arm talent, and they've got the wide receivers with the speed. They are going to try and take shots and take the top off this defense. So if you're the secondary on defense, you know right now you're going to be in your back pedal, and you're going to be turning and running a lot throughout the course of this game.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. The quick out. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They'll run the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable. The Rainbow Warriors looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. They'll give it to him again. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Let me get your sister socks and her coat and take it and put it upstairs in your room.
It's good.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I got to finish the rest in the morning.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Nothing, for real. Just clean up in the morning. I got to have my Bible study.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bates.
Oh,
really
they're having tacos tomorrow.
By the coverage unit to get down there and make the
like
stop
4 o'clock.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Line gets set, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After misfiring,
bigger
it's
coat
second
too.
down.
No.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's past the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped and it'll be first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Snapped it in the shotgun. Fires to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Finds the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him today.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first
You get a week out. What are you talking
This
about?
quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Back to the air one more time. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Gonna take a shot. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Just go to sleep and stop being down here acting all day on sleep.
This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody's like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Still looking on the move. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Looking to scramble. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop it, marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know on offense now you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one...
Our fire extinguisher blew up and we had to go outside. It was in gym. And I think somebody had like kicked the soccer ball too hard to it and then it was blowing up. And we had to go outside. I wasn't thinking about it. Pierce was in gym. I'm like, what happened? He was like, some dude kicked the soccer ball. I was like, move. No, get my face. And then I seen Mia and Mills. Well, we call him Mills. We call him DJ. But we see Mia and Mills. I don't know. It's a cute scene. Why play like game?
Michael want to play Roblox.